You know what's really killing people's spirit and crushing their potential? Trauma and anxiety. And as a person who has dealt with so much trauma and so much anxiety, it's how you react to it. And this is going to sound really insensitive, but there's no other way to check it. There's no other way, because when are we going to face it? And when are we going to be able to stop replaying these past happenings? And obviously there is so much nuance to this, but we have to understand, if we continue to tell these stories, and if we continue to tell what happened to us, we never get to grow from it. We never get to distance ourselves from it, because that's all we fucking talk about. That's all we talk about. And this happens so much. This happens so much. And then people become shells of themselves. People become shells of themselves. And it's a big ask to say let go. It's not so much of a let go. It's more so a use this as a fuel. Use this as coal to fire up your engine and vehicle to ascend to a life that you want to live, because it always gets better. It always gets better. And trying to tell these people that it gets better at times, they will flash on you because they're just so used to terrible treatment. So you give good treatment to somebody who's so used to terrible treatment, they will flash on you. That's why you just have to watch them suffer. And this is the most painful thing to do. But anybody who's not willing to step forth and go into another version of life for themselves, you just gotta let them be. And that's the biggest pain point. That is the biggest pain point that I have. Because they will continue to tell themselves the story. There's a whole new life to be lived. But they will not be able to see it because they hold on too tight to what happened to them and the storytelling of what happened. You have to be willing to let go of the storytelling. That's the only way towards another life. And it's the most painful thing to hear. But it doesn't fucking matter, dude. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. Because you need to hear it. Because nobody's going to tell you, and everybody's going to keep tiptoeing, and you're going to keep living as a shell of yourself. You're going to keep living a lie. You're going to keep living secret, and you're going to keep being so damn small because you just minimize yourself. You literally click the minimize button, and then you can't even see the tab anymore. The whole window is gone because you just minimize yourself. You minimize yourself. And this is a very brash way to say this. But I don't see anybody really talking about it. It's always, we kind of just pat each other on the back. Oh, you went through that, pat on the back, pat on the back. No, it's like, you went through that. All right, let's ascend to another life. I never hear that. I never hear that. Let's move on to something bigger and better. I never hear that. I never do. Nobody talks about that part. It's just, oh, you went through this, pat on the back. Oh, you went through this, let's talk about it again in therapy. Fuck that shit, bro. What? You never get to grow. You gotta be able to say, fuck this shit. Because if you're just replaying it in your mind 24/7, bruh. And even if you are replaying it in your mind 24/7, you just have to make sure your actions align with forward progress. Because if it fucking doesn't, bro, you're gonna end up just right where the people who cause you the trauma are, which is not shit. The causers of trauma ain't fucking nowhere you want to be, but you end up there because they traumatize you so hard. And I totally fucking understand. There's so much nuance to this shit, bro. I know, bro. I know, bro. I know there is. But we have to step into the light because trauma is fucking heavyweight darkness. What is good about it? But people talk about talk about it as if it's some fucking new pair of shoes, bro. And they're so ready to bring it up. And it's almost like they wear it as a badge of honor. They wear trauma as a badge of honor. You guys talk about trauma like it's a badge of honor. Real fucking trauma. Dude, there are some individuals who went through such traumatic events, bro, they don't even fucking talk about the shit not once, bro. Not once, bro. And it's not even a repression thing. It's a, that shit was so fucking crazy, I'm never gonna talk about this shit again. I'm gonna move on because it was that fucking crazy, bruh. I'm upset. Because talking to these people and trying to help these people. And I know you're not supposed to force help, but sometimes, bro, even these people ask for help and then still flash on you, bro. Because they want to hold on to the thing so tight, bro. You want to hold on to this pain so tight? Be my guest. Be my guest. If that's truly what you want, you want to keep rocking with the people who cause you the trauma. You want to keep rocking with people who not doing shit. You want to keep rocking with people who cause you anxiety? Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done trying to stop people. Life is choice, and there's always a choice to move on. There's always a choice to do better. Especially when it comes to trauma, bro. You get to take the power back. Because there's been so many times where I took accountability for some shit I wasn't even supposed to take accountability for, but it's more so you take the accountability for the choice that you have. And then you use that choice to better your fucking life. Or just keep fucking complaining and being the most negative dark cloud motherfucker around. Keep doing that shit, bro. Keep on going. No one's gonna be around you. No one's gonna be around you. Trauma and anxiety.